Today I will show you how to work smarter and not harder using the Showtech snap-on combs. It's very easy. This is the largest snap-on comb. This is a 32 millimeter, so it's quite long. And the way to see how long it will be is between where the little corner is and straight down. So when you work with this snap-on comb, the hair will be like this long. I personally like the snap-on combs very much. They are very fun and very quick to use. This is the shortest one. As you can see, between there and there's nearly nothing. So this goes very short. This is actually 3 millimeters. This is one which I personally don't use very much. With the snap-on combs, you can go against the direction or with the direction. For example, if we take, this is a quite long one, this is the 22 millimeter. If we go with direction, it will be 22 millimeter. But if we would go the same against the direction, the finishing would be nicer. So if the finishing is nicer, you would have to scissor less. But it will also be shorter, because when you go directly against the coat meets the blade immediately, and if you go with direction, it's like that the hair goes into the blade first and then meets the hair. And that's why the hair can go flat, and when you pass it can go up again, and that's why actually using the snap-on combs against direction has a better finish. The first rule for finishing very quickly and very nicely with the Showtech snap-on combs is you have to prepare the bathing and the blow drying very well. It means you have to go through it with the comb, and there cannot be any tangles or curls left in the coat. So it's our fundament. This way you go very fast and you have a very nice finish using the snap-on combs. Another very important rule using the snap-on combs for winning time and having a beautiful finish is using a 30 blade. A 30 blade which is 0.5 millimeter long. The reason is the two blades here, you see the fixed blade and then you see the moving blade. The moving blade, which actually is the blade that cuts the hair, is very close to the end. So actually, as soon as this blade gets in contact with the hair, or with the coat, it cuts everything off. If you would use, for example, a 10 blade, which is 1.5 millimeters, and if you see it also very closely, you will see that the blade which is cutting everything is more backwards. It's about 2 millimeters backwards, and it means the hair really has to go a little bit into the blade before it will be cut. And it's very obvious with the 30 blade, when you put this on there, the hair doesn't really need to go into the blade. The hair just gets in contact with the top of the blade and everything is cut off. Another rule is, it's not because you use snap-on combs that you are finished. We use the snap-on combs and then we use the scissors and we finish the coat. Today I will show you shaving with the snap-on combs with a 22 millimeter with direction and against direction. The with direction will be quite long, and then I will finish on the other side against the direction of the hair growth. You will see, if I shave against the hair growth, it will be shorter, but also much quicker to finish with the scissor. So we're gonna grow with the direction of the coat growth. It means if I would do that now, I would have a line here. So it's very important. You look where the hair grows and then you go with the hair direction. It's very, very, very easy. You only have to follow the dog's skin and go over the coat. You can also do the tail a bit here, the start of the tail. The idea of using this is to save time, so wherever we can, we have to use them to save time. Another advantage is, if you are doing the legs with the snap-on combs, they are always very round. You don't have to go looking anymore for the lines because they stay round. This part I'll go against. Okay, so I'm going to show you now. This is quite nice, the finish. I don't need to go a second time over it with the snap-on comb. I'm just going to use the scissor over comb technique, and on the other side I will go slightly shorter. I'm using the Yento curved chunker with the swirl comb, and now, as you can see, the swirl comb takes the curve of the total dog, and I can just take the hairs and use the scissor on comb technique and just finish all the uneven parts from the snap-on comb. And then I can turn the swirl comb around and really finish the last pieces with the fine comb. And this is really for the last points. And I can do this again. I can take all the hairs upwards with the swirl comb, tighten the skin and just go under there and make sure it's all nice and even. And here I can take out the points with my free hand, comb again. So on Sasha's left side, I used the 22mm snap-on comb with the Showtech number 30 blade, and I was shaving with the direction of the coat. And I finished with a scissor-on comb technique with the swirl comb and with the Yento curved chunker. And now for Sasha's right side, I will use exactly the same on snap-on comb. It's the 22mm, and I will shave against the coat direction. You will see it's going to be shorter. There's going to be even less finishing to do. I'm also trying to follow the hair direction and go against each direction I find. So not sideways, nicely against the coat row. So here the coat is not growing like this. It's like growing downwards, and here as well I'm nicely finding the coat direction and exactly going against the coat direction. And now I'll finish the legs the same way as the other side, because otherwise they would, for me, be a little bit too short. So I'm just gonna go over the legs a few times, lightly. And here we go, let me finish the back. Now I've finished the legs, the front leg and the back leg. And here I can just go against direction a bit. And nicely take the points. I can just scissor and lift, and it's not really very necessary to cut a lot. There's no scissor marks, and I don't have a lot of hair here. Here a bit. Just points. Here downwards as well a bit. And this is the advantage of shaving against the hair direction. It goes even quicker. And in a minute I'll show you the two sides and the difference in length. Okay, so one side with the snap-on comb against the direction. This is with the same snap-on comb with the direction. I will show you now that I will do the second side, also finish it so the dog can go home with the same length of hair. So let me show you, if I comb the hair with the direction, what a nice finish we have. This is with the snap-on comb using against the direction of the coat. I'm just going to finish now. I'm going to first finish the leg here a bit, and then I'm going to finish the back. And there will be a lot of work for me with the scissors, with the back, because if you use the snap-on combs against the hair growth, it's a much nicer finish. So last but not least, we will finish Sasha's head, and I'm just gonna put an elastic now in, and then I'm gonna scissor the head and do the finishing. This was Sasha with the Showtech snap-on combs. We showed you the technique for shaving with direction of the coat and against the coat. I hope you liked the video. Thank you for watching. See you next time.